What if you could make an additional $50, $100, or even $500 extra per month without any special skills or investment? I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's exactly what this iPhone case business model allows you to do. Let me show you how it works. So here I am on Etsy. I'm looking at phone cases because people buy phones every single day. Phone cases is a really popular item, and you may be thinking it's probably hard to get into. There's multiple phone types. There's iPhone 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. What are we on now? Like 17? I've lost track, but there's easier ways to get into it, and you don't have to hold inventory. And there's products that's doing hundreds of dollars per month, not just hundreds, but thousands of dollars per month as well. And we're also talking about in profit. As you can see, we're looking at the revenue, but we'll do a profit breakdown at the end for you. So as you can see, this is a phone case right here. This is a mosaic style design. It's not actual mosaic, like it's not actual glass. As you can see right here, it's just an actual print. Now, if I really look at it, about $3,700 per month in revenue, 338 sales. Lots of consistency going on here as well. If you're unfamiliar with this, this is called Everbee, and as you can see, it's actually picking up going into Q4. So this is a great product to hop into, and as you can see, they're providing all of the different styles, all of the different iPhone types. They have a glossy version and a matte version, and you're not overwhelming the customer because it's not multiple designs to choose from. It's really nice and simple to go about, and they have a really nice listing template as well. So what you're going to do is head on over to this website right here, which is called Printify. They'll print and ship the product to your customer for you if you don't know by now. So you don't need to invest in inventory. You don't need to buy expensive equipment to make the actual product. You don't need to print or ship anything. All right, so right here we have lots and lots of phone cases to choose from, right? And the crazy thing is, don't tell anybody, but a lot of times when I get a new phone myself, I just order my own phone case from here. So you can also do that. I'll show you how to do that as well. So as you can see, we got phone cases. We got the clear version. We got just the slim phone case. We got the tough phone cases going on. We got the impact resistance one. We got the flexi case. Don't overwhelm your customer. You can just choose, start with one. All right, so as you can see, with the premium account, you can use my code down below to get Printify Premium to start for free, saving you $3 per product. So that really helps you with your margin right there. $9, you're getting a little under $14 shipped to your customer. So there's lots of margin right here to be made. We're going to click start designing, and once I get on over here, I'll just click explore myself. I'll show you a bit of a quick breakdown of pretty much how to use it. So for the most part, I like to open this right here so you can see all your different variations of what you can actually provide the customer. So you can just go ahead and do something like that, and you'll have everything available. All of these aren't really too popular right now. iPhone 11 Pro Max and up is pretty good, but you can still provide it, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and check back on it for you. Now, there is one thing that you need to pay attention to as well. I'm going to come back and click over here, upload. So you can see print area size, right? 1311 by 2220. So what we're going to do, I'm heading on over to this website right here called Kittle, which is a design tool platform. I'm going to click new project. Now, once I'm over here, head back over to Printify. You remember your resolution. This is so that you know the exact size print that you actually need. So, you know, it fits the phone case nicely, right? So 1311, 2220. And now one other thing that you need to pay attention to so that the print comes out in high resolution, right here, 300 DPI. Lots of people who are new, they don't pay attention to this. So 300 DPI, click create. Boom, check that out. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and create myself a mosaic design. You can use AI, you can use some of their templates. You can kind of see what they already have going on. I'm just gonna start with Kittle's templates first. See what's available. I'm gonna click on templates right here, type in mosaic. Let's just see what comes up. All right, so we have something like this. This is where it gets really interesting because we could actually provide a mosaic style design that's pretty similar, and it can be personalized. That's how you get more creative using proven product research and basing it off of something that's already working, and you're turning it into something of your own. So adding personalization on top of this with that mosaic crystal-like look with your own text, that's how you really kill it. All right, so let's try butterfly mosaic. Let me try flower mosaic glass pattern. All right. Okay, I'm not finding anything too crazy, but that first initial one, let me go ahead and go back. This one right here, I feel like could be something powerful. And this is using Kittle's, I'm sure it's like their AI flows. But anyways, I'm gonna come back over here and we're gonna click on, I'm not sure if you guys can see everything. So here, I'm gonna click on Kittle AI. Let's try, they have lots of AIs that they're pulling from nowadays. So Nano Banana. It's the cheapest, the quickest. We're gonna try this real quick. We're gonna do a 9x16, and let's go ahead and click generate image. So I have my prompt right here: intricate crystal mosaic floral design made of gemstones, glass shards, and translucent resin. All right, so that's fairly close. It's not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna make a few changes. I want it to be a seamless repeating crystal mosaic floral pattern. Hopefully that's gonna give me kind of more of that seamless background style design. Okay, so let's see what this one came up with. That one's not horrible neither. What I'm gonna do is just click on their styles and give this a quick look and see if I find anything kind of mosaic in that style in here. Okay, let's try this artistic one with Dolly, and then so realistic seamless crystal mosaic floral pattern made of glass shards, gemstones, and resin. And let's just go ahead and click generate image. Changing that generator might solve it for us. And as you can see, not everything's perfect from the beginning. Some things take a little bit of work to get where we want to be. Okay, boom, we're getting pretty close. This one's looking the nicest right here. So this one's not terrible, this one's not too bad. I kind of like that. All right, so now if you guys want this prompt, feel free to comment down below and I'll just copy and paste it somewhere, maybe in the comments or something. So now I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna try something different. So right here, this is Kittle's AI flows, and this is how we can really create some personalization where it could really stand out. So actually, let's just go back real quick. All right, so here we have our image. We could play with the prompt even more and more, and as you can see, the more I play with the prompt, I get closer and closer to what I want. But now let me go ahead and show you how we get the product up, and I want to show you something fun with Kittle's AI flows where we could probably create a personalized version using this image, and that's where we can really stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and export this. Don't forget your exact dimensions and DPI that you recalled from Printify. So I'm going to download this image. Now all I'm going to do is click my device where it says upload, my device, and it should be the last thing that you uploaded or downloaded. I'm sorry. So here we have it. It fits the phone, right? You want it to overlap everything. As you can see, it's not going to print everything. It's going to be like within this limit. But the reason why you want it to be larger than that is because you don't want it to cut off. You don't want them to get a print on the phone where it's like this and then like they're missing the rest of the print, right? So now what we need to do is we need to look at all the other sizes and make sure it still fits perfectly, right? And if it doesn't, you can readjust it for just that variation. So just going to go ahead and do a quick look at all of them, and they all seem to be pretty decent. Boom, boom. Some of them look really good. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, so now I'm gonna click save product, save selection, and now you can view all the mockups right here. But I forgot one thing. I really am not a huge fan of all the mockups on here. They work really well on Shopify stores, but when it comes to selling on a marketplace, you do need to compete, and you do need to create kind of sometimes your own mockup so that you stand out a little bit. So as you can see, this is a really nice mockup right here. So what you can do is download your own mockups. You can download some directly back on Etsy. You can try and use some AI to see if you can create some that's pretty similar. Kittle also has their own mockups here, so you can see if any of them on here looks nice as well. All right, so on Kittle's AI, the mockup, it instantly goes on a t-shirt. Obviously we don't want a t-shirt. Let's see if they have anything for phones here. Just type in phone. As you can see, they have a few. They got some that's Halloween themed. That's pretty funny. So let's see if they have something that kind of fits a really nice aesthetic. Oh, this is the front. All right, this is not a good mockup for us. We need the back, the phone case. So we have lots of mockups for the front screen. We need something, let's type in phone case. We need something like this one, but I'm not a huge fan of the background. Go ahead and scale this down real quick. I'm gonna download the mockup back to the editor, create a new artboard, upload my mockup here. Now what I'm going to try to do, use their AI smartboard. And I'm just gonna paste in my prompt, replace background with soft white satin fabric underneath natural daylight. Let's just see what happens. Sometimes it's not perfect, but sometimes it just might work out. Boom, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. All right, so now I kind of wish it was a little more cropped. I'm just gonna convert this to an image real quick. It's not horrible. I might still prefer the download one, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It probably needs a little bit more work. Just gonna go ahead and download this one for the sake of the video. Now I'm gonna head back on over to Printify. Where we at? On over here, I'm gonna upload my own mockups. Upload. And then we're gonna upload it right here. And I do highly recommend still adding all the additional images as well, such as like the specs, the sizing, all those things, so that the customer has more clarity on what your product actually provides. That's how you really get the customer to purchase you over your competitors. All right, so I'm gonna click confirm. I see my image right here. Click save selection. And now This is where you can polish everything up, and then once you're done polishing, there's one thing that I do want to show you, which is right down here is where you'll see a more accurate price of your actual product. Remember on the first page where you see an actual closer price of your actual product. In this account, I don't have the premium activated. This is just for the sake of showing you guys. But for example, it's still fairly close, $12, and the premium will be closer to $9, which is pretty crazy for a phone case. Really nice margins, you guys. So once you click publish on here, it'll already be available in the Etsy marketplace. Customers are searching for this type of product, so you can leverage similar keywords to what you have found before. You can also use Everbees. So I'm going to click on analyze listing and check this out. Head on down here. You can see what kind of tags are being used to get to this actual product. You can see the competition and whatnot. I'm not too huge on ever paying attention to this keyword score. A lot of people are always beating themselves up on this keyword score, but if it has enough volume, I don't care how much the competition is. I'm willing to compete. I'm willing to get it out there, right? So now let's head back on over to Etsy. And now if you have integrated your Printify and Etsy account properly, it will automatically show up in your Etsy listings just like this. So when I click refresh, it will show. So sometimes it takes a few seconds. As you can see, it still says publishing. So I'm gonna give it about another minute or two, and then you'll see it available. And then I'm gonna show you some quick personalization options. So while that's waiting, once again, I showed you guys how to make your own phone case. And if you want to order your own phone case, you just click on it right here, click create order, click sample, and you'll click on your product. You can order yourself whatever type of phone that you have. That way you have an actual sample of your product. You can see the quality and whatnot as well. Just click shipping, type in your own info, order yourself your own phone case with the exact design that you actually want. So now it says publish. Check it out. It's in my Etsy listing. Obviously it says this right here because I don't have like my keywords and stuff set up properly. Even still, when I do know that it's set up for how I've done it for years and years, Etsy has now like included these new things, and sometimes it's not always accurate. Don't beat yourself up over it. If you're getting sales, that's all that really matters, to be honest. So now what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to click duplicate this real quick. So I want to show you something else. I'm going to click edit design, and now I'll be back over here. Now let's do something a little fun, right? We want to add a personalized option. I'm going to play around and see if this actually works. So I'm going to head over here, copy this one on Kindle. I'm going to bring it on over here to the mosaic creator. Now what I'm going to do is paste our design right here. I'm going to not just copy the image, I'm going to copy this entire artboard. I'm going to paste it on over here. And now what I'm going to do is take this. Actually, I just want, well, I have to ungroup it. So I just want this right here. I just want this right here, this little piece. All right, let's just bring everything over. Zoom out a little bit. If you can't see it, we have to bring it to the front because the layer order is out of order. Okay, it's still out of order. So I'm gonna right click this one, bring this one to the back. Boom, delete that one. Let's put ICH, Mitch. Who the heck is Mitch? Rich. All right, so now we can create a personalized version with the person's name. This is where it's gonna be fun. Gonna be some fun right here. So we also need to ungroup these two. Delete that one. All right, boom. What we also need to do is lock the background so I'm not moving it around. Copy, paste, boom. Take that. Gonna make this a little bit larger. Not too large because remember the bleed area, whenever you bring it over to Printify, some of these are gonna overlap the phone, right? So now we have this whole entire thing. Let's just make this white. It's kind of hard to see. Or let's make it that tan color that's back here. That doesn't really work neither. We needed something so that Kiddo can actually see it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a shadow or a border to it real quick. So right here, let's try a shadow, and then actually I can't add let me see how the border looks. Okay, so what we need to do, I think, is pretty much combine everything. Now there we go, we had the border weight. Okay, cool. So now you should be able to see it. Okay, I want the border on the outside. Click this one more time, and now click on shadow. Try this. No. All right, whatever. It should be good enough. All right, so now here we go. Gonna click on this little guy, the little arrow for the AI smartboard. Now, which one should we use? I feel like this one right here is the most, has the brightest amount of colors almost. I hate that the feet is here on every single one. I feel like the feet is gonna be on here on all of them. Yep, right here. So we're gonna have to remove that. So the beauty of like AI's flows, they have the prompts ready for you. I'm gonna try this one. Now we're gonna bring this guy over here. We need to freshen this up. Turn this into a real looking mosaic. Same colors already provided. Gonna remove all of this. Just see what happens. And boom. So it's not there. It's not what we want. That's not it. But it's not bad. We can figure this out. So what we could actually do I think I know. So I'm gonna head back on over here to the original prompt that I used to get this image. All right, so this is the original prompt that I used for this image right here. Just gonna click generate. Instead I said turn the logo into the floral arrangement, right? So let's see what happens, and then we'll just place that on top of our phone case image. That's not it neither. What the heck is that? I know how we could just like kind of crop it into the actual image, but I want it to look as exact as possible. Like right here is honestly not terrible, but it came out as that blue color. So give me a few seconds and we can speed run through this video, and I'm sure I'll figure it out for you in just a second, then I'll explain it to you. All right, so here we are. I had to play with it a little bit, and this is the best part about watching YouTube videos, because I solve your problems for you. So the first one I did, this is where I guess you just can kind of dumb down the actual prompts, right? I just put the text on top of it. I made the color similar to the background, then I added the stroke, the background, the shadow, that way you can visibly see the text. I had to convert it to an image right there, and then I had to scroll down and play with the photo filter a little bit to brighten it back up. But that's pretty cool because it has that mosaic style with the name right there. I love that. That's pretty awesome. Now down here, this one didn't really work out. As you can see, it's not perfect. Oh, also one other thing. So I tried different prompt models right here, the AI models, Seedream, ChatGPT image, Nano Banana, and then ChatGPT image 1. So this one is pretty expensive, and it did take a little bit of time. So it took roughly 60 seconds. This one's the cheapest and the fastest one. You got cheap and fast results. Down here, this one's also Nano Banana. Almost seemed like it would work, but it just like, it kind of flushed it in, almost like we just added the image on top of it. Now this one, I really like this one. This one's ChatGPT image 1. So it's actually a little bit cheaper than HD, and it's even faster, but I made it in the wrong proportion, the wrong aspect ratio, but it looks like it works really well. This one right here, I use Seedream. As you can see, it came out kind of squarish, looks a little too brickish. It could work though, it's up to you. But now I use the same one right here once again, ChatGPT image 1, and then I made it in the aspect ratio of vertical. But since you're only going to be creating these based on if an order actually comes in or not, I would definitely just go ahead and go with this one, the more expensive one, with roughly 42 credits and 60 seconds. So now I'm gonna take this one, bring it back on over here to my original one that had the right proportions. And now what we can do, scale it up just slightly. It might not fit perfectly, so we actually have to do some AI with the background. All right, so what I'm gonna do is click reframe. I'm gonna resize it to pretty much a little over. And I'm gonna click reframe right here. It's gonna use the AI reframing tool to generate the rest of the background. And boom, check that out. That's crazy, right? Crazy. All right, so now I'm going to click save. Make sure this is in the same proportion, 1311, 2220. And boom, we have our own personalized version. It is a little too large, so you will need to go back and kit on resize. For the sake of the video, I don't want to run you guys over on any more time, so I'm just gonna resize it a bit on here, which is, you want it to fill up the whole entire thing though, so we would need it even larger, which is crazy. Look at that. That is crazy. Personalized mosaic text, and then you come on down here and make sure you have the personalization option on, so when orders come in, you have to review it first and upload their personalized version for that specific order. Now let's go ahead and take a look at everything, you guys. I'm gonna head back on over here. So everybody has their profit calculator. So let's say this is selling for 24 bucks, and you could charge probably like $4.99 shipping, and we'll come back on down here, roughly $9 for the product and roughly $4 for the shipping. We'll click calculate real quick. We're looking at $13 profit each, and if we're selling 388 of these per month, $13.85, you're looking at $5,000 in profit, man. But you don't need to chase those numbers. It's nice to get to those numbers, but always think small is what I always tell people. Think about what it takes to achieve some additional weight off of your shoulders. Like, how much is your power bill? Is it $200-300 per month? So where do we need to be to get to $300 per month? So we do 300, divide that by 13.85. So we need to sell about 21 phone cases per month, and that sounds a whole lot more achievable. That's less than one per day. You'll be exactly where you want to be, just because you decided to start this online business and you believed in yourself and you went for it. All right, so even if you don't hit 21, you might end up with 11, and guess what, you get 150 bucks. That's probably covers your phone bill. If this video helps you out, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.